Talofa, kia orana, my name is Ben Singsam, and I want to be a brave and inspirational teacher. So before I talk about why I've chosen these two adjectives, I thought I'd just give you a bit of background about myself. So I'm Samoan Chinese Kokalan. I am the youngest of 6 and still lovingly referred to as the baby, which, yep, I love. And also I have 24 nephews and nieces, and I've been an uncle since I was 5. So I've always been around children, and I've always enjoyed seeing them progress. Now, we have a mission statement for our family, which is to find happiness in the service of others. And so I've always been drawn to positions or jobs which I can be a positive influence in the community. And so for the last 7 years I've worked as a case manager at Work and Income, helping adults of all ages trying to find work, and in the last 2 years specifically those with disabilities or medical issues. And so when Deborah Fraser talked about how we have the opportunity to help affect our students' life choices or changes, it was something that I was really drawn to. I've had the opportunity of having a lot of good role models in my life, and so I'm just going to touch on 2 today. The first one being my father. Now, at the age of 9, he was asked to come out of school to look after his grandmother, and so she became blind due to diabetes. And so essentially he became her eyes, her hands. He'd garden, cook, clean, and even was expected to bathe her. And so as a result of this, he got teased by his peers, and also he didn't return to any formal learning. But what he sees from this is that he became a good cook, he became a good gardener, and he became good with his hands. Also, at a young age, he had picked up work ethic and how to work hard. And so I'm not a good cook, rubbish at gardening, so but I think that the work ethic that he was taught at a young age has trickled down, and that has been instilled to myself and my family. Now, the second person I wanted to talk about was a teacher named Nicholas Patterson. Now, he is a great forward thinker who is wanting to introduce more science in the classroom, and I had the privilege of meeting with him because he needed some teacher aides to do this, and so he took on some of my clients to work to help them to do this. So he has set up a STEM science classroom in South Auckland. He's also set up a partnership between Fonterra and Auckland University, and so he's basically set up a structure for the children, and then they design a concept. It goes through to the Auckland University, who help to prototype and develop the children's ideas, and obviously Fonterra pays for it, so it becomes more tangible. They can see the end-to-end process, and what a great example of someone who helps to build children and looks at more of a child-led classroom. So the reason why I've chosen these 2 is they really highlight the aspects that I was looking for. So I want to be brave that if something doesn't work, that I can put my hand up, I can fix it and address it, and try to move on. I want to be brave like Nick, that when new initiatives come, or if there's new ways of effective ways of teaching our children, that I'm willing to take this on and to use this in my classroom. And I want to be brave like my dad, that if things become hard, that I'm willing to push through. I want to inspire children to try new things, to expand their horizons, and also to inspire them to be positive influences in the community. I was also quite pleasantly surprised about when I read through the New Zealand curriculum about how on top of the your standard content with reading and writing, that they also try to encourage values, integrity, participation, and community. So yeah, it's really inspired me to want to be a good teacher and endeavour to be brave and inspirational. Thank you.